Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. So in this video we're just going to look at the Silca SBB, or the knockoff, and the CK100. Originally when I bought this CK100 I thought it was a new machine. I thought I was going to get all new type of things, but when I went through it, it's pretty much the same machine we're getting. There is a couple more cars on it. It is a little bit later model and it costs you about the same price, but generally speaking it's the same machine. On both of them, pretty much button for button, you're getting exactly the same thing. This one here was last updated in 2010, 6 months 2010, so that's about as newer cars as I can do. This one here was 2014, so I'll probably get some anything after 2010 to 2014 on this one. But just to show you how similar they are, they're both asking me when they start up, they display the serial number and then it says push F1 to continue. So I push F1 here and I push F1 here. Password save, voltage. Now it's telling me push escape on both. Escape. Now one thing I didn't do on the previous video when we looked at the Silca SB is I didn't show you some of the other menus, so I'm going to just kind of do that one here. And let's pick one such as Mitsubishi. Where are we? Mazda, Mitsubishi Australia. Just want to go one up. Mitsubishi Australia. And now if you select the car you want, you can actually push F1 and it will give you some additional information, if you can see that there. And same on this machine as well. Immobilizer. I'll just go down to Mitsubishi just for an example. So the menus are pretty much menu for menu. I couldn't find many differences at all. So when you're comparing the two machines, the only difference really is the date range. Now on this one here, I'm going to push F1 and I get all this information, same information. Connect to 00, position connect F3 or F4, we'll do that in a minute. Key reference MIT8 PT. Original TR is tex/CR. RW2 ID 4D, and you can go down and get a little bit more information. RW3 ID is 60, X code is 60, N number of keys is 4, self P you push F2, pin code you push F5. Let's try pin code, not available. So on some of them they do have pin code and things like that on it. F3, okay, and this one's showing the position of where the OBD plug is. Let's try F3 here, and it's showing us once again same thing. So if you can see that, so it's pretty much the same machine in a different format. That's all it is. CK100 and the Silca SBB, same Chinese programming machine, just different shape. Now one thing I did notice is that I took the cable from this and I was able to use it on this, and it worked better because I didn't need to supply power to it. This one here you just simply plug in and it works. So the cable from this was able to go on this and turn this machine into a better tool because it didn't need to add the additional power. So that was a benefit. Apart from that, they're the same machine, and I just wanted to quickly show you the CK100 and the SBB are pretty much the same machine. This one's older than this, so might have a few more cars this one. They're about the same price, and just a bit of an idea on what you're actually getting. So I could go through every single menu, but we already did that with the SBB, and you're not going to get any more different menus out of this. We can just do Mitsubishi Australia for an example. Mitsubishi Australia. So we've got 2 Challengers, 1 Express, 3 Lancers, identical so far. Let's go down to Magna. So Magna, Nimbus, Pajero. And they're pretty much identical. So which one of these machines would I buy? Well, probably the latest one, the latest software I could get. If they're both around about the same price, I would just buy whichever one's the latest. There's no better between them because they both do the exact same thing. I've programmed cars with this one and I've programmed cars with this one. Shape and size make no difference. As long as you're using a good OBD cable, there really is no difference apart from your current version or software. But for the money, yeah, it's absolute bargain. They're worth their weight in gold. You've got to have one of them at least, especially when they're only like $150 on eBay. There's no tokens required. Program as many cars as you want, and I have programmed quite a number of cars and been quite successful. No tokens, no problems. So good little tool. Just wanted to compare the two. If you've used this tool, it's good. Leave it in the description below. If you think it's a piece of rubbish, leave it in the description below. And if it's damaged to any cars or anything along those lines, I'd like to hear about it, and probably some other locksmiths would like to hear about it too. So that's the SBB, comparing it to the CK100. Thanks for watching.